Rue McClanahan, a true American sweetheart, was born Eddie Rue McClanahan on February 21, 1934, in the small oil town of Hildton, Oklahoma. Even as a child, Rue's bright spirit and infectious smile made her stand out in her close-knit community. Growing up during the Great Depression, she learned the value of hard work and resilience from an early age, qualities that would shape her future. Can you believe she was a Pisces? So fitting. Pisces are known for their creativity, empathy, and charm, traits Rue would embody throughout her life and career. It's almost as if the stars themselves predicted her path to stardom. From a young age, Rue had a passion for performing. She loved to sing, dance, and make people laugh, often putting on little shows for her family and friends. Her natural stage presence and comedic timing were evident, even in those early years. Rue's family recognized her talent early on. They encouraged her to pursue her dreams, nurturing her love for the arts and supporting her every step of the way. Their belief in her abilities gave Rue the confidence to dream big. She honed her skills in school plays and local theater productions, quickly becoming a standout performer in her hometown. The stage was her first love, and she blossomed under the bright lights, captivating audiences with her energy and wit. Her talent was undeniable, and she knew she was destined for bigger things. Rue's determination and drive set her apart, and she began to dream of a life beyond Oklahoma. With a heart full of dreams and a head full of ambition, Rue set her sights on New York City. She was ready to take on the world, one stage at a time, eager to prove that a small-town girl from Oklahoma could shine on Broadway and beyond. New York City can be intimidating, but not for Rue. She jumped right into the bustling theater scene. She landed roles in off-Broadway productions, showcasing her talent and versatility. Her hard work paid off, and she earned a coveted Actors Equity card. From the stage, Rue transitioned to television. She appeared in soap operas like Another World and Where the Heart Is. Daytime television gave her valuable experience and introduced her to a wider audience. But Rue was destined for more than just daytime drama. She landed guest roles on popular shows like All in the Family and Maude. Her comedic timing and infectious energy were impossible to ignore. Hollywood was starting to take notice of this talented actress. In 1985, Rue McClanahan's career reached dazzling new heights when she landed the unforgettable role of Blanche Devereaux on The Golden Girls. This was a turning point for Rue, who had already made a name for herself in television, but Blanche would become her most iconic character, forever linking her to television history. This iconic sitcom, centered around four older women sharing a house in sunny Miami, quickly became a global phenomenon. Audiences everywhere fell in love with the witty banter, heartfelt moments, and the unique personalities of each character. The chemistry between the cast was undeniable, making every episode a joy to watch. Blanche, a vivacious Southern belle with a penchant for romance, a flair for drama, and a healthy dose of vanity, quickly became a fan favorite. Her confidence, charm, and unapologetic love for life made her stand out, and viewers couldn't help but be drawn to her magnetic personality. Rue's portrayal was a true masterclass in comedic timing and physical comedy. She infused Blanche with a perfect blend of sass, vulnerability, and humor, delivering punchlines with impeccable precision and making even the most outrageous moments feel genuine. She brought Blanche to life with such warmth, depth, and humor that it was impossible not to fall in love with her, quirks and all. Rue's performance made Blanche both larger than life and deeply relatable, endearing her to millions of fans across generations. The Golden Girls wasn't just about laughs. It tackled important social issues with both humor and heart, breaking barriers and challenging stereotypes about aging, friendship, and women's lives. The show's willingness to address real-life topics made it groundbreaking for its time and gave it lasting cultural impact. The show's immense success cemented Rue's place in television history and earned her a well-deserved Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series in 1987. Her legacy as Blanche Devereaux continues to inspire and entertain audiences to this day. Blanche Devereaux was the epitome of Southern charm, but with a twist. She brought a unique blend of elegance and sass to every scene, making her instantly memorable among television's most iconic characters. She was always impeccably dressed, her hair perfectly coiffed, and she never left the house without a healthy dose of perfume. Blanche's attention to her appearance was almost a character in itself, reflecting her confidence and her desire to be noticed wherever she went. But beneath that glamorous exterior was a woman who loved life, embraced her sexuality, and wasn't afraid to speak her mind. She was bold, unashamed, and refreshingly honest about her desires, which was groundbreaking for television at the time. Rue's comedic genius shone through in every episode. She had an incredible sense of timing, knowing exactly when to pause for effect or deliver a punchline that would leave audiences in stitches. Blanche's hilarious one-liners, often delivered with a sly smile and a twinkle in her eye, became legendary. Her wit was razor-sharp, and she could turn even the simplest conversation into a comedic masterpiece. Who could forget her infamous line, "My great-aunt Mimi, bless her little heart, she was the first woman to wear pants in her social set." Blanche's stories were always larger than life, filled with Southern flair and a touch of exaggeration that made them even funnier. They said she was a hussy, but Blanche wore that label with pride, never letting anyone's judgment dull her sparkle or her sense of humor. Of course, back then they called you a hussy if you put an egg in your beer. That kind of playful irreverence was classic Blanche. She always had a comeback, no matter how outrageous the situation. Rue's ability to deliver even the most outrageous lines with a straight face, all while maintaining Blanche's Southern grace, is what made her character so unforgettable. She balanced vulnerability and bravado, making Blanche both hilarious and deeply human, a true comedic icon. Sadly, we lost Rue McClanahan on June 3, 2010, at the age of 76. But her legacy of laughter and her impact on television comedy continue to this day. Rue's talent, her infectious laugh, and her ability to make us smile will never be forgotten. She taught us to embrace life with humor, to never take ourselves too seriously, and to always be true to ourselves, just like Blanche. Rue McClanahan, thank you for the laughter, the memories, and for reminding us that life is always better with a little bit of Southern charm and a whole lot of heart.